Tonight, 2 men have been sentenced for killing a teenage boy at a Chula Vista park last year. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. Over the summer, both men pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter. CBS 8's Anna Laurel was at today's hearing and explains why the DA says this was such a difficult case.
Just moments ago inside, a judge sentenced 2 men to 6 years in prison for killing high school senior Caleb Beasley. Caleb's mother was inside the courtroom, and afterward, she was visibly upset. I asked the district attorney, why 6 years in prison for killing a teenager?
In a case like this, it's really hard to say, what is justice, right? I mean, their son is never going to come back.
This is 17-year-old Caleb Beasley in his high school senior picture. But Caleb never got to graduate. In March of 2021, he went to Sunset View Park in Chula Vista with a group of people. A fight broke out. Caleb was shot 10 times and died. Today, a judge spoke to Deonte Martinez and Larry Bradford in court before he sentenced them.
We were both on a path that was destructive, involving thefts and drug sales and weapons possession, and that's what resulted in this death. It's not something that just happened. You were making choices prior to that incident that led to this tragic incident.
He told them they're getting another chance on life.
You're now going to have an opportunity after you've served your sentence to turn your life around, which is an opportunity that obviously the victim will never have.
The 2 pled guilty to voluntary manslaughter with a firearm enhancement. Now both sentenced to 6 years in prison.
And I understand that, it might seem like a very short sentence to people.
I asked Deputy District Attorney Sherry Somerville about the sentence.
These decisions aren't made lighthearted. They really take a lot of careful consideration into account and what we can prove in a courtroom.
She says the 2 charges fit the evidence and the facts, but she knows justice doesn't always give families what they're looking for.
Where a young man lost his life and they won't be able to see him, growing up and becoming a man and getting married.
In Chula Vista, this is Anna Laurel for CBS 8.